Time now for the Peter Chill Morning News for this Friday morning, April 17th, 2015. Good morning to you all this lovely Friday morning, April 17th, 2015. Here now, your news at 9 there, and top story here at 8:32 here on this Friday morning. It is top congressional lawmakers strike a long-sought bipartisan agreement Thursday for the broadest trade policy impacted years, allowed President Barack Obama to negotiate trade accords for Congress review and move forward with talks with a sweeping. Bloomberg financial terminals across the globe went dark Friday, disrupting the operations of the financial world and leading some financial professionals to delay deals. In Johannesburg, South Africa, South African police fired rubber bullets fighting to disperse crowds settling immigrant businesses ablaze as they attacked spread in Johannesburg. The Chicago Cubs have started season 5-3 as with the addition of a potential superstar slugger, Chris Pratt perhaps have turned one of those losses into a win as Chris Pratt is ready for the Major League debut with the Cubs. U.S. stock futures fell Friday and the future markets in Asia plummeted as Chinese regulators announced a ban of the use of certain types of equities. Financing. In Kiev, Ukrainian boxer Alexander Usyk is a man fighting both inside and outside the ring. Usyk is reigning Olympic heavyweight gold medalist and is now trying to challenge the top pro titles, but his career has been kept tangled in Ukraine's fighting with Russia. Angela Merkel, the German Chancellor and German President Joachim Koch joined hundreds of dignitaries and relatives of 150 people killed in last month's crash on a German Wings jet packed Cologne's landmark cathedral on Friday to pay tribute. China maintained South China Sea control, U.S. Navy says. India, Kwesi Zachary, a victim of the 2013 chemical weapons attack, said he was doing his real border parts when the Syrian government helicopters again dropping rockets containing Syrian gas. Panel Barrier, dog flu existed and spread. At least 1,000 dogs in Illinois, Wisconsin, Ohio, and India were infected within the last month, according to research from the University of Wisconsin and Cornell University. The parents of the youngest victim of the Boston Marathon bombing, the Richard family, are urging federal authorities to consider taking the death penalty off the table for the man convicted in the case. The bodies of 2 men and 3 women were found in the Phoenix, Arizona home on Thursday. General Electric Company's best analyst first quarter profit estimate says rising sales of power generation equipment could drag the low oil prices. Honeywell International Incorporated's first quarter profit beat analysts estimated as a rebound in commercial construction growth demand for security systems and mobile scanners. Volkswagen AG chairman Ferdinand Page is at the Chinatown career as he was handed rare defeat on his 78th birthday. Okay, take a look at it now.
18,105 for 77, a change. SP 52104.99 and NASDAQ 5,007.79.
The Dawn spacecraft has recently captured the sharpest picture of the Earth today, showing the dwarf planet bright sunlit North Pole. ISS actually awaits arrival at SpaceX Dragon, but most of the SpaceX talk over the past few days revolved around the Falcon 9's rocket's unsuccessful landing attempt to factory aids at the more important part of the Tuesday's launch has been success. More than 2 days after launching into Cape Canaveral, Florida, a SpaceX Dragon capsule found more than 4,300 pounds of cargo have arrived safely at the International Space Station. Use of e-cigarettes. Residents Shubbly Monk Teenage report says researchers have been revealed in a new study that nearly 60,000 people die every year because of rabies transmitted to dogs. For the first time, a report has looked into how canines spread rabies as related deaths and what impact it does have on an economic. In Greenberg, New York, in his first sit-down interview with reporters since his season-ending surgery in February, Carmelo Anthony admitted Thursday that he briefly thought his decision to sign a long-term contract with the New York Knicks after the team got off to a rough start. 2 weeks before the NFL draft, when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers expected to select him with the number 1 overall pick, a former Florida State University quarterback Jameis Winston was sued Thursday by his NFL woman who was accused him of sexual assault. And tonight, the Boston Red Sox will open a 4-game weekend series at Fenway Park against the Baltimore Orioles there. Game time 7:10 p.m. at Fenway Park. And the Wheaton Lions men's baseball team will take on the MIT Engineers. Game time 3:30 p.m. Peter Childers time is now 8:37. Time now for a travel report here. Route 95 at the northbound side is slow from Boston Street, Norwood all the way up to Route 128 in Canton here. Route 24 at the northbound side, a little slower around Route 128 in Canton here. Route 3 to the northbound side is backed up from Derby Street to Hingham all the way up to the Berry Tree Split here. Southwest Expressway at the northbound side, and it's backed up from the Berry Tree Split all the way up to Bossier Boulevard in Dorchester here. Southwest Expressway southbound slow from Mass Ave all the way out to Dorchester here. Route 128 on the northbound side, it's slow from 95 in Canton all the way up to Route 20 in Western and Waltham here. Mass back in the eastbound side, it is slow from 128 in Western all the way up to the Alston Brighton Tolls. Mass back on the westbound side, slow from Logan Airport all the way up to South Boston. He hit the brakes again from the Southeast Expressway in Boston all the way up to Boston University here. Route 93 on the southbound side, it's slow from Medford all the way up to the Zakin Bridge. Route 1 on the southbound side, slow from Chelsea all the way up to Route 93 in Charlestown here. Route 1A on the southbound side, slow from the Rathpack in Logan Airport all the way up to Route 93 in Boston here. Route 120 on the southbound side, it's slow from 129 Reddit all the way up to before Route 3 in Woburn here, and then you hit the brakes again on 120 on the southbound side around Route 3 in Burlington, and then 120 on the southbound side, so from Route 4 in Lexington all the way up to North Waltham here. Route 3 on the southbound side, slow for the Millwick stretch here. Route 93 on the northbound side is slow from Stoneman down from Route 120 in Redden here. Route Spalding traffic on the southbound side, a little slow around the bridge around Route 4 in Durham here. 290 in the eastbound side, slow from downtown Worcester. 146 northbound, slow before 290 in Worcester here. 295 in the northbound side, it's slow from Route 6 in Johnson all the way up to before Route 7 in Smithfield here. 95 in the southbound side, slow from Pawtucket curves down from downtown Providence. 95 in the northbound side, slow from Route 37 in Warwick all the way out to downtown Providence. 195 on the westbound side, slow from 114 in Seacock all the way down from downtown Providence. 610 connector, slow from Route 6 in Johnson all the way up to downtown Providence here. Route 146 southbound, slow from Route 15 in North Providence all the way out to downtown Providence. Due to some road work on 146 southbound here. 295, it's got an accident on our rep to 295 from Route 44 in Johnson, so expect some delays here. And Jamestown to Newport bridges are modified here. And Bourne Bridge on the southbound side, a little slow. Several bridges boulevard on both ends here. And take a look what is going on in the MBTA here. The subway system is looking good. The Haverhill line, train 262 8 a.m. from Reading, delayed today 10 to 20 minutes due to an early signal problem. And on the ferries are looking good. Peter Chill News Time, 8:41. It is time now for a weather report for today. Showers made before 1 p.m. High 63 degrees. Southwest wind about 10 to 13 miles per high is 29 miles by chance of precipitation is 9%. New precipitation amounts between a 10 and a quarter inch possible. For night, Petrobras after 11 p.m. Moaz, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly cloudy, low at 45 degrees. Southwest wind about 5 to 8 miles per common in the evening here. For Saturday, chance of showers with thunderstorms also possible after 5 p.m. Increased clouds with a high near 69 degrees. Light and variable wind becoming southwest at 5 to 10 miles by the afternoon. Winds can continue. 22 miles by chance of precipitation is 30%. New rain for months of less than 10 minutes. Check them out as possible thunderstorms. Sorry, most clouds are coming to mostly clouds low about 39 degrees. Northwest wind about 6 to 15 miles per tonight is 26 miles per hour. For Sunday, sun skies are about 57 degrees. Northwest about 6 miles per becoming light and variable in the afternoon. Sunday night, mostly clouds. The cloud skies are low about 38 degrees. On Monday, rain likely may after 3 p.m. The rain can be any time with some cloud skies at about 53, low about 47 degrees. Chance of Precipitation is 6% on Monday, up and then 8% by Monday night. Tuesday, rain likely. Mostly clouds high about 62, low about 43 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 6% and lower to 30% by 30% by Tuesday night. For Wednesday, a chance of showers, 40% of most clouds about 58, low about 39 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. And for Thursday, a chance of showers, 40% high about 56 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Northern temperature standing at 50 degrees with light rain skies. And that's going to be it for Peter Chill. More news on this April 17th, 2059 on Friday morning. People, have a good day. I will see you later. Bye-bye, buddy. I'll see you at the noontime report here